There's this hot list of cars from a big name in the industry you might or might not want to take a look at.
But consumer reporter Steve Noviello says buyer beware. He found a big difference between what's in the headline and what's under the hood. Really, Steve?
Yeah, good morning. That new list was from Kelley Blue Book. It was supposed to highlight the top 10 tech cars for less than $20,000, but we did a little double checking and it turns out those numbers are not quite as advertised.
When it comes to car buying, it's the name
Kelley Blue Book.
Kelley Blue Book.
Kelley Blue Book.
countless consumers have come to trust.
Yes, we are the authority when it comes to car pricing and car values.
So imagine our surprise when we found a major roadblock in KBB's latest report, 10 tech-savviest cars under $20,000. Some of them are spot on.
Fit's a great example of a very tech-savvy car that you can get under that $20,000 price point.
From Honda, and for less than 20 grand, the Fit can include a blind spot camera and a multi-angle backup camera. The Civic can connect you to social media and restaurant searches. And the Nissan Versa Note gives you an around view monitor, all for less than 20 grand. Want a Dodge? Models which include Uconnect start at under $20,000, just like the headline says. But take a closer look and you'll notice, despite that headline, these tech-savvy cars come with a catch.
Base price is under $20,000, but you will have to spend a little bit more for some of these features.
It says so right here, but some of the features? That may be true for the Toyota Corolla they describe, but for some cars on the list, you can't get most of the tech features KBB points out sub $20K. The Jeep Renegade made the list, but trick it out in tech and it'll cost you 32 grand. The Chevy Trax earned a top tech spot for its 4G LTE Wi-Fi and Siri Eyes Free, both included on even the most basic trim level, but it has an MSRP of almost $21,000. The folks at KBB say their numbers are based on what other buyers have bargained the price down to.
What something costs here versus what it costs in your area might be very, very different.
But when we shopped the same specs at Dallas dealerships, we were told, sorry, even the best negotiators would be wasting their time.
The Kia Forte has features that you would definitely find in the luxury space. Things like a cooled seat, heated and cooled seat, and a heated steering wheel.
But if you want a car that comes with any of these goodies, it will also come with a $26,000 price tag. The Subaru Impreza made the best 10 under 20 list for its EyeSight driver assistance technology, but that's an option that adds almost 10 grand to the base price, driving it to almost $27,000. So what's the big deal? One thing's for sure.
It's a good time to be a car shopper.
And that means lists like this are hot. So let's be clear.
If you tack on a lot of options, you can rise above that $20,000 mark.
Because we don't expect a lot of options, just the ones you describe. Like in this listing for the Mazda 3 with a heads-up display and infotainment controller and a price point well north of 20 grand. That makes us wonder where this in-description disclaimer is for the other cars we called into question.
As a result of our inquiry, the folks at KBB have pulled and now reissued their report. It is now called the 10 tech-savviest cars starting at under 20 grand. Each entry has been edited to include a base price and the price you'd pay for the same model loaded with technology. Now, the number of cars on KBB's new list that still come in at less than 20K after they've been completely tricked out in tech, 1. A link to that report right now is on our station website.
Way to go, Steve.
Yeah, if you don't care about the technology and just want a car, you can actually find one for less than 20, though. That's the encouraging news.
But geez, I'd like a radio at least.
Oh, you'll get a little something.